Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning, the 11th of February, 2023. In this video, I just want to highlight the Vedic timing windows from the last few days and show how important they are for identifying these intraday and intra-week important pivot points. I also have various price lines on this chart, and these are the same lines that have been on here since early in the week. I have not changed or modified these lines because I wanted to show how even the price projections made on Monday can hold up and be valid for the entire week or even beyond. Because what we're doing, we're finding harmonic resonance points that uh, are going to continue to be energy points even into the future. So it doesn't mean they're going to just be hit once and be done. Anyway, looking at the Vedic timing, going back to February 8th, we had the large white window on the B1 pane. And generally, we can get either a high or a low in either the white or the bright green window, but the white windows tend to attract lows, and the green windows tend to attract highs. But that's not always the case. In this particular case, it did seem to hold out to some degree. So on the 8th, we had the big white window and we had this pair of lows. We had the initial low come in here. We got the really good bounce, traded down, broke that prior low, and made a new low here. So we had two significant lows inside the B1 white block and then got a decent rally out of there late in the afternoon of the 8th up through the evening into the morning of the 9th, where it topped out here on the 9th around 6 a.m. We got the high in the bright green window on the A2 panel. We started a trade down, made a lower high, and then continued moving down. So in the white window, we made somewhat of a low, but didn't get a great bounce. A lot of times when we have two windows like this side by side, one of them will catch the more significant high or low for the pattern. In this case, the green window caught that, and that set up a nice trade early in the morning with a shot at re-entry here to get short again on this minor reaction before the next push down. And then the market was down into the 10th, made a little rally back to this price level here, and we got into the green window. The green window pulled this market up. We made a little bit of a high in here, and then we traded down and made a new low inside the green window. Notice we're getting into the bright green B1 window. So when we get into the B1, B2 area, we expect a little more significant high or low. This is where the bigger intra-week highs and lows are generally created. And so you can see right when we got to the beginning of the white window inside the bigger bright green window, and we had timing on the A1 panel where the green and the white block were together. We got yesterday's low of day, and then we broke out of there with a significant rally. Now notice how I've got the blue vertical lines on the timing triggers of some of the windows in the window transitions. And notice the behavior at the price levels that I have marked where we have these blue vertical timing lines where the market coincides with these timing lines and the price levels. We get really good trade setup. So you can see just from yesterday we had time and price together here at 4 a.m. Then again here at the beginning of the white block at 8 a.m. we got the long opportunity. Then we had the later in the morning at 12:16, 12:20, we had time and price at the end of the white black, and then we had the A1 green and white timing trigger together, and we retested that high. We got another short trigger in the white black. So once again, these um, price and time tools are really powerful, and these do work on most markets. It's not just geared to the S&P. You'll see I have a red arrow here at the area of this high, and then I have a green arrow here at this low, and I have this text node of 473. So what I'll do, I've showed the tip of the reciprocal method in the video yesterday. What I'll do, I can project for each swing before any sort of reaction of significance should come. So I use the reciprocal method to forecast a price for this down move after this high was formed right here. My forecasted price was 40.73, and I had the price level at 40.70.75. So you can see I hit that market, came right down to that price level. So I was within 2 points of that initial move down. It only bounced up about 6 points, so we didn't get a big reaction off of that, and then we made a new low. But it gave me a good target point, and generally these targets, when these targets are hit or come close to, they do create somewhat of a decent reaction in the market, or a good place to take profit with, or even initiate a counter trend trade. So anyhow, we did get the high in the green block and the low in the white block, and we made higher high also in the white block. So with these timing blocks, just a point of interest for somebody that researches into this stuff, when you get a high and a low in the same block, that generally means Rahu's involved. So when you know what Vedic Lord is in charge of a certain period of time here, like this, Rahu is the ruler of this white black period, and when Rahu is involved, you're going to get a double move. So we got the important low, then the slightly higher high, and then another nice push down into the end of that window. So you get your double move, you get the low and then the high, and another sharp push to be able to trade off of. So if you know the rulers, that will also help you with the indication on what's going to happen.